Hi friends, welcome to the another video of the cryptocurrency series. Today I will be discuss and learn what is Bitcoin and how does it work. There are many questions are coming in your mind. Bitcoin are converted to cash and are Bitcoin as we sell or buy in the cryptocurrency. So let's start now. What is Bitcoin and how does it work? Bitcoin is a digital currency which operates free of any central control or the oversight of bank and government. Instead, it relies on peer-to-peer software and cryptography. A public ledger records all Bitcoin transactions and copies are held on servers around the world. Anyone with a spare computer can set up one of these servers, known as a node. Consensus on who owns which coins is reached cryptographically across these nodes rather than relying on a central source of trust like a bank. Every transaction is publicly broadcast to the network and shared from node to node. Every 10 minutes or so, these transactions are collected together by miners into a group called a block and added permanently to the blockchain. This is the definitive account book of Bitcoin. In much the same way you would keep traditional coins in a physical wallet, virtual currencies are held in digital wallets and can be accessed from client software or a range of online and hardware tools. Bitcoins can currently be subdivided by 7 decimal places. A thousandth of a Bitcoin is known as a milli, and 100 millionth of Bitcoin is known as a Satoshi. In trust, there is no such thing as a Bitcoin or a wallet, just agreement among the network about ownership of a coin. A private key is used to prove ownership of funds to the network when making a transaction. A person could simply memorize their private key and need nothing else to retrieve or spend their virtual cash, a concept which is known as a brand wallet. Can Bitcoin be converted to cash? Bitcoin can be exchanged for cash just like any asset. There are numerous cryptocurrency exchange online. There people can do this, but transaction can also be carried out in person or over any communication platform, allowing even small business to accept Bitcoin. There is no official mechanism built into Bitcoin to convert to another currency. Nothing inherently valuable underpins an Bitcoin network, but this is true for many of the world's most stable national currency can since leaving the gold standard such as the US dollar and UK pound. What is the purpose of Bitcoin? Bitcoin was created as a way for people to send money over the internet. The digital currency was intended to provide an alternative payment system that would operate free of central control but otherwise be used just like traditional currencies. Are Bitcoin safe? The cryptography behind Bitcoin is based on the SHA-256 algorithm designed by the US National Security Agency. Cracking this is for all intents and purposes impossible, as there is more possible private keys and world have been tested 25 than there are atoms in the universe, estimated to be somewhere between 1078 to 1082. There have been several high-profile cases of Bitcoin exchange being hacked and found being stolen, but these services invariably stored the digital currency on behalf of customers. What was hacked in these cases was the website and not the Bitcoin network. In theory, if an attacker could control more than half of the Bitcoin nodes and extensions that consumes that they own Bitcoin and embed it into the blockchain, but as the number of nodes grow, this becomes less practical. A realistic problem is that Bitcoin operates without any central authority. Because of this, anyone making an error with a transaction on their wallet has no recourse. If you accidentally send Bitcoin to the wrong person or lose your password, there is nobody to turn to. Of course, the eventual arrival of practical quantum computing called Break et al. Much cryptography relies on mathematical calculations that are extremely hard for current computers to do. But quantum computers work very differently and may be able to execute them in a fraction of a second. What is Bitcoin mining? Mining is a process that maintains the Bitcoin network and also how new coins are brought into extension. All transactions are publicly broadcast on the network, and miners bundle a large collection of transactions together into blocks by completing a cryptographic calculation that is extremely hard to generate but very easy to verify. The first miner to solve the next block broadcast it to the network, and if proven correct is added to the blockchain. That miner is then rewarded with an amount of newly created Bitcoin. Inherent in the Bitcoin software is a hard limit of 28 million coins. There will never be more than it is existent. The total number of coins will be in circulation by 2140 roughly. Every 4 years the software makes it twice hard to mine Bitcoin by reducing the size of the rewards. Who invented Bitcoin? In 2008, the domain name organization was bought and an academic white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system was uploaded. It set out the theory and design of a system for a digital currency free of control from any organization or government. The author, going by the name Satoshi Nakamoto, wrote the root problem with conventional currencies is all the trust that requires to make it work. The central bank must be trusted not to debase the currency, but the history of fiat currency are full of breaches of the trust. So this is the topic of Bitcoin. And the end of, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to notify new videos for you.